Hello all, welcome to R&D Labs with me Rohan, and today we'll see how to add for loops to your Swift project. So before we begin, I want to explain what are for loops. It is a piece of code that will run repeatedly until a condition returns false. How do you do it? Let's get started. For this tutorial, I have created a startup project in Swift using storyboards. And what we're going to do here is we are going to write for loop to iterate through a range of numbers and through arrays. So let's create a constant to hold a range of numbers. Let's write let I number be 1, and you specify 3 dots which will give you the range, and that's it. So let's write a for loop. So for, how do we write it? So you specify for and you specify a constant, let's say number in I number. So this is a syntax for writing for loop. So you have declared a constant to be in I number, a range of values, and you open up the curly braces for it, and we will just simply print I number. Let's see how it prints. There you go. So what we have seen here is it has printed from 1 till 10, which is exactly what we have in the range of values within I number, and the value that you're seeing over here is from the constant number within I number. Next, we will try to implement the same thing but within arrays. Let's write let marr employee names. We'll open up a square brackets and we will write John, Joe, and David into it. All right, and for this we will write a for loop. Again, we have to specify for. We will have to write a constant which is employee name in arr employee. Open up our curly braces and then let's write print employee name. Let's run this and see. Okay, so what we are seeing over here is the range of values from 1 till 10, which was from the previous for loop, and the one below that is from the array which we have written here. Next, we will see how to exit a loop. But why do we have to exit a loop? There are certain situations where you have to come out of a loop if a certain condition is met, and this has been done when you specify the break keyword within a loop. Let's see how it has been done. First, let's clear out the output window. So we will write a break statement here to the employee for loop. Maybe we can add a condition which says if the employee name is Joe, then come out of the loop. Okay, so let's write that using a if statement. Let's stop even the debugger. Let's say if employee name is equal to Joe. Okay, and then let's specify break. Okay, so what we have done here is we have specified a condition that if the employee name is Joe, then exit the loop. Okay, let's run this and see what the outcome is. You have the for loop which was coming out from the range of values that we have written on top, and in the second for loop for the employee, the loop has exited after it has printed John. Why? Because this condition is met. So if you specify a break statement, it will exit the for loop. In many situations, you might want to skip to the next item in the for loop if a certain condition is met. This is been done using the continue keyword. So if we say in our example, if the employee name is Joe, then I would want the for loop to skip this item, that is not print the employee name Joe, and skip this item and move on to the next one, which is David. Let's see how it's done. So if we just have to remove the break keyword and replace it with continue, and we will first stop the debugger and run it again. Let's see what we have. As you have seen, the first range of values are still there. The for loop has skipped Joe. Why? Because we have written continue. Okay, so it is hopped here, then it has missed Joe, and then it has moved on to David. So this is how you add for loops to your Swift project. We have seen how to loop through the code. We have seen how to break away, that is exit the for loop. And we have also seen how to skip to the next condition using continue. I hope you like this video. If you still have any doubts, please reach me out in the comment section. I'll be happy to help. And also please like and subscribe the channel, and see you until next time. Cheers.